your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, back in 1911 during this time, we were in the midst of a record-breaking early season heat wave, fairly similar to the one we experienced in May of 2012. From May 25th to the 28th, we had highs widespread the 90s to about 100 in the viewing area. Also a very dry May. We only had an inch to up to 2 inches of rainfall when we normally get a good 4 to 5 inches during May. And these were the maximum temperatures during that period in 1911. We hit 96 Lafayette, 99 Crawfordsville and Petersburg, 98 Logansport and Delphi, and 97 at Winnemac. That was also kind of a drought year as well. And check out the highs today. It was a hot one, 90 Kokomo, 90 Kentland, 87 here at the TV station. And it's still steaming tonight. That 78 at the station is the warmest temperature we've had here since last year. You've got to go way back to August to find a temperature that warm this late in the evening, at least here at WLFI. Tonight, the showers and storms are in a diminishing trend, and that's going to be the case right through the overnight hours. We're going to get a break from all this, but tomorrow more scattered storms will pop, and if you didn't get a shower or storm this evening, and a lot of you didn't, it's mainly the northern half, you have the chance of getting some tomorrow after a warm start in the mid to upper 60s. We're headed for 87. Clouds bubbling up, and you got it, those scattered storms around, and that'll be the case even on Wednesday and Thursday. They may actually organize a little bit Wednesday and Thursday, and there could even be a couple of severe storms during that time before it dries out for the weekend, turns less humid. As a matter of fact, this upcoming weekend looks as good as the one we just had before it turns hot and humid with storms still looking to be the case early next week. There's the big upper low spinning, and boy, there are so many thunderstorms scattered about from Indiana all the way to Colorado and Wyoming with this big spin in the plains. And it's not moving much because the main steering currents to push it out are way north of here, but this also bathes much of the U.S. in very warm air. In fact, all of the U.S. above normal temperatures for a change. But eventually this will wobble east and southeastward, and we'll get in on some scattered storms, and then we'll get that thing out of here. 80s tomorrow widespread, 87 Lafayette, 86 Fowler, as well as Burlington and Delphi. Similar numbers on Wednesday. We're back into the 80s, 85 Frankfort, 86 at Lafayette. High-res futurecast shows for tonight just kind of a partly to mostly cloudy sky with any showers or storms fading away. But tomorrow, as we heat up, we see those clouds start to bubble up like cauliflower once again, and scattered storms will kind of pop during the heating of the day, late afternoon and evening, then tend to diminish tomorrow night. Notice that's 10:30, and then I think more widespread storms perhaps on Wednesday. The morning's fine, but notice what happens, how storms kind of organize a little bit during the afternoon hours. But then after a dry weekend and a summery weekend, the strong winds that are currently over Alaska and way out towards the Pacific will dive southward, and we're looking at perhaps a severe weather threat by early next week. 7-day forecast, it stays in the 80s. Very nice. And in fact, over the weekend, notice we're in the low to mid 80s both days with a lot of sun. And again, severe weather threat by next Tuesday, and nothing more than a couple of severe storms Wednesday, Thursday.
All right. Well,